Hello and welcome to this episode of Live, where this week we are discussing all about sleep. Why sleep is important, why you need to bother about your sleep, how sleep is related to your health, and more on weight loss. All those things I will discuss. Welcome to this. Sorry. So I will discuss one by one some aspect I have already discussed in yesterday's video. If you have not watched that, please go and watch first because it's a sequel. Until and unless you watch the first episode, you will not understand better this today's episode. So today's episode will discuss what is the science behind sleep. Because I'm a science student. No, that was not the reason actually. Yeah, because there is for some aspect, there is a science. And as a healer and mindset coach, I believe in science and believe in magic both. So, what is the science behind sleep? That in today's video I will discuss. If you have not subscribed and pressed the bell icon, please don't forget to do it now. And let's jump into the topic. So today we will discuss. This sleep is very important for your health. I think you all know, right? It's not that very unknown thing I am saying, but the unknown thing I am going to tell you in today's episode is how, what is the science behind sleep? To understand that, what is the science behind sleep? We have to understand two, three. One is sleep drive, and second thing is sleep rhythm. What is that? Let me discuss one by one. So the first thing is, it will be little technical episode, but I will try to discuss in like as easy as possible so that you understand. And why it's a little technical, because to know why sleep is important for your body, mind, and soul, little bit of science is we should know, right? Even if you can't remember all those things, that's perfectly fine. But watch it till end so that you understand the importance of your sleep. So the first thing is one hormone, that is adenosine. What is adenosine? So in every cell, when we eat food, right? And the food actually through your blood, it reaches to each and every cell. And when the cell digests it, burn the food into calorie, so the glucose is mostly burned out, and there is a leftover portion that is called adenosine. And it is actually, then it is actually going to brain in some part where it is getting uh, it is getting adding, I should say. So it is getting uh, so that means it is adding throughout your day, whenever you are eating food and whenever your cell is burning that food into glucose. So this adenosine, the whatever it is whatever it is getting there at some point of time, for most of the people it is like 10, 11. There are some people who will say, "Kya Sudeshna, I don't sleep at 11, I sleep at 1 or 2." I can understand that those things also I will say in later part of maybe the video or somewhere else, that depends on your circadian rhythm. When you sleep, when you wake up, that all depends on your circadian rhythm. And interestingly, your circadian rhythm depends on your DNA. Yes, it's very I mean, that thing I didn't know until and unless I did that sleep mastery course with Dr. Michael Bruce. So he is the world famous sleep doctor, by the way. So the way I was saying, that adenosine is actually getting uh, like uh, s- uh, I mean, stored in some portion of our brain. And when we store enough of adenosine, we feel sleepy. But another interesting fact I want to tell, that the adenosine molecule, if you see how it it is almost looks as our caffeine. So only there is one very small difference between adenosine and caffeine. And that's why whenever we take caffeine at night, it also goes into that portion of brain, and it's that molecule, it's almost stuck in the place of adenosine, and that's why we don't feel sleepy. So today you now know that why caffeine, we say that we when we take caffeine we don't feel sleepy. And yesterday it happened, by the way, for me. So yesterday somehow I was feeling sleepy and I took tea at around 5:30, which we should not take. So you should take tea or coffee, whatever you are taking, or any caffeine product. It doesn't mean that only tea and coffee has caffeine. Your cold drinks has caffeine, your chocolate has caffeine, lot of energy drinks has caffeine. You can see the ingredient to check how much caffeine it has. All your energy boosting chocolate or snacks or whatever drinks, everything has caffeine. And whenever you take this caffeine, caffeine has a half-life of 8 hours. So whenever you are taking caffeine before 2 or 2:30 or 3, maybe I am assuming that you generally sleep by 10 or 11. So after 2 or 3, if you take caffeine, any amount, then your sleep obviously will be disturbed. And that is what happened yesterday for me. I couldn't sleep till 1, and I was like, and today morning I had to wake up for my daughter's school at 5, and I couldn't wake up. So I requested my husband that can you please wake up and make her ready. So thanks to my husband, and he did that. So that's what happens when we don't follow this science, because it has a reason. So that's what is today's video's intention, to tell you that what's the reason behind when we take caffeine, and molecular point of view, what happens in our brain. So that was that was the point. Second thing let's discuss the sleep rhythm. As I was telling that it depends on the circadian rhythm, and circadian rhythm also depends on at what time you wake up, at what time you sleep, what is your lifestyle, how much you are outside in the sun, because it all depends on few, again, hormone, melatonin, serotonin, these hormone, because based on this hormone our sleep quality varies, our sleep quantity varies, everything. So that discussion we'll do it some other day. So let's assume that how our sleep varies, like whatever time you sleep, 5 to 8 hours or even more. So it's you should sleep in between 7 to 8 hours, not less than that, not more than that. And what happens when you don't sleep? Let's come to that point. So our sleep basically consists of 5 phases. Yes, not everyone will have 5 phases, but the people who are having good sleep, they will have 5 phases. The phase one is only the very beginning, first maybe 10-20 minutes. So it's like 2% of your 2 to 3% of your total sleep. That's phase one. Then comes to phase two, which is the most, the maximum portion of your sleep. That's the 50% of your sleep, where you are like not very deep sleep, but little awake, little deep. So it's like that portion of sleep, and that consists of most of your sleep, that is 50%. Then comes the phase third and fourth. This is very, very important phase of our sleep, because that portion we call it deep sleep. And in this portion of sleep, actually our cells got detoxification. So all the damage is like if you are repairing the car, all the dents, all everything, like the mechanic will keep it as new, and the mechanic will make it as new. That thing happens to our body in this deep sleep. So your detoxification is very likely to happen through other way than sleep. So it's the our universe best gift to us, that we can heal our body just by sleeping well. Yes. So this is the phase, and this is also consist of like maybe it will vary to 1 to 2 hours depending on a person's sleep quality. And then comes another very important portion of your sleep, that is called REM sleep. And that REM sleep also, it's consists of like 20 to 30% of your sleep time, and that happens in the morning time. So this is the last phase of our sleep. If a person don't sleep properly, then for those person that REM sleep percentage actually decreases and the deep sleep percentage also decreases. And what happens when your REM percentage decreases? That is that REM sleep is responsible for our memory. So if you are the person who forgets sometimes that where did you keep something, for me it's happens like I put something, some keys or something, and then sometimes I forget. Does it happen to you also? Please mention in the comment that yes, it happened to me also. And then check whether you are actually compromising on your REM sleep. But then you say this, Reshna, how can I check? Yeah, I agree that if you don't have a sleep checking device like any smartwatch or any smart ring or anything, then it's difficult for you to check. But you can check through your sleep total hour, whether you are really sleeping 7 to 8 hours, how are you feeling when you wake up. By checking those qualitative aspect, you can still check whether your sleep is having all the stages or not. So in the coming maybe to tomorrow's video, I will discuss in detail that how you can improve your all those phases. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already subscribed, and keep watching my live videos and keep showering love. Thank you, my YouTube family, for helping me grow. I have crossed 50 plus subscriber, and now I can start doing even live from my mobile. That's the advantage when you get 50 plus subscriber. Keep forwarding these uh, videos to your friends and family so that they can also get values. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.